Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top four seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team from the Big Ten. The crew looking to make a strong statement. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going.
Entering play call screen.
Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. So Clemson's offense in less than ideal position off that poor return. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The completion sets up a second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. He's tackled quickly. The yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Hand off to the single back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Play call.
Chris, the spread error over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right
now. Coach suggestions. Number 4 quarter. Hot blitz free.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Entering play
call. A lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Coach suggestions.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
And here's the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yard.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play.
Slowly selected.
Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in?
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6
And the
categories.
powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Handoff here from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense,
Entering
but
play
get
call,
nothing.
coach suggestions. There are 6
Excellent effort by this
categories.
defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Hit as he releases it, and the pass
Entering
ball is
base model
incomplete.
screen, you have 5 options.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Entering play call, coach
And the Tigers
suggestions.
will have
There are
to
6
kick it away.
categories.
And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make
Entering play
something
call,
of that
coach
return.
sweeper adopt.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Morris. They make the
Entering
tackle,
play
but that
call,
pass
coach
creates a
suggestions.
solid
There are 8
gain.
categories.
Pass
You
caught,
have 15
second down
options.
now.
Inside zone is selected. Entering paused screen, you have 11 options. Resume is selected.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Good enough for first down yardage.
Entering play call,
You know, offensive
coach
linemen are just a
suggestions.
certain
There
breed.
are 8
They're always going to
categories.
do
You
their
have
job,
15
no matter who's back
options.
there carrying the ball.
Type
I'll
which
tell
is
you what,
selected.
they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time
Entering
runs.
play
That
call,
makes them block
coach
just a
RPO
little
alert
bit
with
harder,
inside zone
knowing what
split.
he's potentially
RPO alert
capable
with
of doing.
flat.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Ross. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go out and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Coach suggestions. There are 6
Okay, the
categories.
Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3. Now
Entering
it's
play
second
call,
down and
coach
7.
suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Grab behind the line. It's Williams. And the defense swarms.
Entering
Not
play
much of a
call,
gain on that
coach
completion.
suggest 2 invert guard
Well,
flat,
anytime an
stand by
offensive
1,
coordinator calls a
cover
wide
3
receiver
must
screen,
match.
he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards
Entering play
downfield for
call,
the receiver.
coach suggestions. There are 6 cover 2 man.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the
Entering
42-yard
paused
line.
screen, you have 5
I
options.
tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll give it to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Stand by 3 Chris.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. Over storm rate.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, they've got him behind the line. A tackle for loss to conclude the first quarter of play. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand?
Robert Press.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball.
Entering play call, coach suggestion.
And you gotta love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could.
And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Entering play call.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. Makes you think of all those great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like the Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett. And, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
You have 15
Great start to this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a
selected.
first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Entering play
Chris, the
call,
way this
coach
quarterback's been playing, I'm
suggestions.
surprised
There
they
are 8
didn't throw the football
categories.
here.
You
I
have
wouldn't be
5
surprised
options.
now that they're
Jail
facing
short
third
goes to
down and goal.
selected.
Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Team on
There
now
are
for the
8
extra point.
categories. You have 15 options. Attempt is selected.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
Entering play call, special teams.
Kickoff
You have
team on the
5
field getting
options.
set now.
Kickoff left is selected.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at
Entering
the
play
16.
call, coach suggestions. There
And
are
the
6
powerful Clemson offense is
categories.
back out there. They put together a long drive last time, but stalled and came up empty. Can they reach the end zone this time? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of
Entering
2.
play call,
Boy,
coach
just stoned at the
suggestions.
line
There
of
are 6
scrimmage by this defensive
categories.
front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
They get
Entering
into the
play
ground
call,
about the 18-yard
suggestions.
line.
There are
The
6
Tigers come up to the
categories.
line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Bringing pressure.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy is as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid
Entering
return.
play
Good work by the
call,
return
coach
man.
suggestions. There are 8
So
categories.
the first play
You
of the
have
drive
15
coming up here. Under
options.
3 minutes to play before
Timeout
half.
is selected.
He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard
Entering
gain.
play call,
So second and
coach
4.
suggestions. There are 8
That's a good
categories.
solid
You
gain,
have
5 or
15
6 yards.
options.
Love to see
HD
that from
stretch
the
is
running game.
selected.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Goes
Entering
backwards,
play call,
losing 3
coach
yards there.
suggestions.
He
There
brings
are
the
8
2-minute warning
categories.
here.
You
Let's see if
have
this
15
offense can
options.
build on
Scatter
this
city
big lead
selected.
before halftime. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And they pick up the first
Entering
down.
play
Tackle
call,
at the
coach
25.
suggestions. There
Well, it's
keep
3rd down.
cross.
The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go
Coach
behind
suggestions.
coverage
There
and
are
make
8
plays
categories.
downfield.
You
We can
have
see him
15
catch the ball
options.
underneath
That
just like
is
this.
selected.
And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the
Entering play
catch.
call,
This one leads
special
him into the
teams.
end zone
You
for
have
the
5
6th point.
options. Pick off
Extra
left
point
is
knocked
selected.
right down the middle. Returner looking to make a play here.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Okay, the
There are
Clemson
6
offense heads back out onto
categories.
the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Looking for the wideout. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get
Entering
picked off.
play call, coach
Well, you can see what
suggestions.
happens
There
when you
are
try
6
to squeeze it into a
categories.
tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
Grab down the middle. It's Randall. You pick up the 6.
Entering play
Makes it
call,
3rd down
coach
and 4.
suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Defense breaks it up. Nice play.
Entering play
Incomplete.
call, coach
Man, on your own
suggestions.
side
There
of
are
the field,
6
you're playing a risky
categories.
game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Good
Entering
effort
play
by the
call,
return man. They
coach
get him
empty
down,
inverts
but that's a
HDM.
solid gain on the return. Offense comes out to start this drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And it's incomplete, even on a
Entering
first
play
down
call,
throw.
coach
He was under some heavy
suggestions.
pressure.
There are 8
So
categories.
second
You
down
have
after the
15
incompletion.
options. Keep cross is selected.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring
Entering
him
play
down after
call,
a
coach
short gain
suggestions.
there.
There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Keep cross
He
is
really didn't have
selected.
any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that
Entering
in
play
between the
call,
defenders.
coach suggestions.
Into the punt
There are 8
team, makes its way
categories.
onto the
You have
field.
12 options. Convex cover is selected.
And the coverage team downs the ball right there.
Entering play call,
Well, the coverage
coach
unit does their job
suggestions.
here.
There
They're
are 6
fired up, and they should
categories.
be. And of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Handoff to the back. Fights through the tackler. They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard
Entering
line.
play call, coach
Well, that's the advantage of
suggestions.
having
There
a
are
big
6
running back like that.
categories.
They're just so tough to bring down. This guy always seems to fall forward, and you almost never see him tackled for a loss.
Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing
Entering
game,
play
gadget
call,
plays at
special
work.
teams. You
Now
have
it's
7
just a matter
options.
of finishing the
5, 4,
job.
2. Return
And
left
the
is
Tigers will
selected.
kick this away to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the
Entering play
coverage
call,
team.
coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
Here's the first
You have
play of the
15
drive now to
options.
begin at the
Inside zone
19.
is selected.
First play of the second half is a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
The back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a
You
good
have
back.
15 options.
I'd love to see that
RPO
offensive line
alert
win the
selected.
battle of the line of scrimmage.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Entering play call.
But these
Coach
the type of
suggestions.
runs
There
that
are
begin
8
to wear
categories. You
down
have
your
15
defense
options.
psychologically.
RPO
Already
alert
have the
bubble is
lead,
selected.
come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go
Entering
again.
play call.
Really nice
Coach
statement here
mesh
to get
radio.
this second half started.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Entering
And the
play
gain
call.
just good
Coach
enough for a first down.
suggestions. There are 8
New
categories.
set of
You
downs
have
after
15
that completion.
options. RPO alert dive out is
On
selected.
first down, it's play action. It's incomplete. They waited all
Entering
game for
play
a chance
call.
to
Coach
intercept one.
suggestions.
Instead,
There are
it's
8
second down.
with Dwight Cross.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Snags the quick throw.
Entering
Defense
play
surrounds
call.
him. Just a
Coach
short gain on that
suggestions.
completion.
There are 8
So
categories.
the offense
You
getting
have
set. This
15
is not where you
options.
want to be
Empty and
against
Dwight
this
Cross is
defense.
selected.
Third and long. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance.
Entering
Defense
play
grabs him for
call.
a
Coach
loss.
suggestions.
Special
There are
teams
8
on the field. Now here
categories.
comes a
You have
punt.
12 options.
And he'll
Punt
kick
is
it away now
selected.
for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch this.
Entering play call. Coach
And the
suggestions.
powerful
There are 6
Clemson offense is back out
categories.
there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be
Entering play
short of the
call.
mark.
Coach suggestions.
Just a good
There are
job here
6
by the quarterback. Got the
categories.
ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. Looks like
Entering play
Clemson will have the
call.
first
Coach
down.
suggestions. There are 6
Now that's set up on
categories.
first and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Randall. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks
Entering
up some
play
decent
call.
yardage.
Coach suggestions.
Second down
There are
after that
6
run on the previous
categories.
play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior able to get
Entering
home
play
with the
call.
sack.
Coach
Between the
Storm
defensive
Ring.
scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
And is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought
Entering
down.
play call.
Just a
Coach
great job of
suggestions. There are 8
anticipating that and
categories.
coming up
You
with a
have
big
15
interception by this
options.
defense.
RPO
Because
alert
they have this
selected.
lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive
Entering
backs have
play
their
call.
eyes on the
Coach
ball. And they're able to
suggestions. There are
capitalize
8
with a big pick
categories.
here in the
You have
national
15
title.
options. Entering paused screen. You have 11 options. Resume is selected.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Sticking with the running game. And he'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him
Entering
down.
play call, coach
Just a great play
suggestions.
by the
There
running
are 8
back here, finding
categories.
his
You have
lanes and then
15
exploding
options.
through the gap
Of
when it
the alert
opened
bubble
up.
is selected.
In the red area, it's Morris. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second
Entering play
half.
call,
It's a great
coach
job of this offense
suggestions.
with their
There are 8
execution and having
categories. You have
situational
15
awareness here in the
options.
second
Have
half.
selected.
They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Entering play call,
Point after,
special
up and
teams.
good.
You have 5
Now the
options.
kickoff team is out on the
Left is
field.
selected.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something
Entering
happen. But that's
play
good
call,
coverage there.
coach suggestions. There are 6 Entering pause screen. You have 11 options. Resume is selected.
Offense heads back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Entering play call.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. It is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this
Entering
game.
play call.
They'll stop him
Coach
behind the line
suggestions.
for a
There are
loss of
6
1.
categories.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Back to pass. It's Klubnik. That's a safety for the defense.
What
Entering
great
play
defense
call.
right here.
Special
That is
teams. We have
diagnosing
3
the
options.
screenplay. You
Return
see how that
left is
defender
selected.
chased it down, earns his team 2 points? He just saw it coming from the snap.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 red options.
Offense on the field to take over. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Coach suggestions.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you,
options.
between the offensive line sustaining
selected.
blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that 2nd level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Have 15 options.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And now the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Entering play call, coach
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You're getting positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass this time. The short completion of the tight end. Defense finally brings him down, but a
Entering
nice
play call,
chunk play.
coach suggestions.
That's
There are
another
8
accurate
categories.
throw by
You
this
have 15
quarterback. And Chris, when we did our
options.
prep to get ready for the
RPO
national
selected.
championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of
Entering
zone.
play
This guy
call,
cannot
coach
miss.
suggestions.
Just having one of those
Shot
dream
option.
performances.
One quarter away
Entering
from
play
crowning
call,
a national
coach
champion
passes
in this
earns.
college football season. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Morris. They bring him down, but not before he
Entering
gains
play
1st down
call,
yardage.
coach suggestions.
You know, they've got
There
a
are 8
lead here late in
categories.
the
We
game,
have
and the
15
play calling, I think,
options.
shows you how
RPO
much
alert by
confidence
pitches
they have in
selected.
this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe
Entering
he's going to
play
make
call,
the right
coach
decisions and make
suggestions. There are
accurate
8
throws.
categories. Power red, mesh rail.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot
Entering
of
play call,
contact. No
coach
penalty. Brings
suggestions.
up a
There are
down.
8
An
categories. We
important
have 15
3rd down
options.
conversion coming
Drag
here
under
in
is
the red
selected.
zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the grab, and they'll stop him short of the goal line.
Entering play
Offense will
call,
set up inside the 5.
formation. There are
Chris,
special
give him some
team
credit here.
fail,
He's fighting to get to
special
that
field
1st down,
goal. There are
breaks the
6
tackle,
categories.
just
We
comes
have
up a
6
little bit short of the
options.
1st down.
AFG kicker
So on 4th
selected.
down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. No problem. Knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
Entering play call,
And that one, my
special
gosh, I
teams.
mean, it's
We have
almost
5
too easy.
options.
Nice kick.
Off left is
So after
selected.
building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6
And the powerful
categories.
Clemson offense is back out there. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered to safety. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender
Entering
arrived
play
at the same
call,
time as the
coach
football. And now it's
suggestions.
2nd
There
down.
are 6 categories.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Entering play call.
Well, they did a good
coach
job of getting pressure on the
suggestions. There are 6
quarterback, but man, make the
categories.
play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making
Entering
a big
play call.
play.
Coach suggestions.
Chris, I'm really
Number
surprised by
3,
the way
Sky.
this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure.
It's a highlight reel diving catch
Entering
there.
play call. Coach
Chris, when a quarterback
suggestions.
threw that
There are
football, I
6
didn't think that play had
categories.
much of a chance. And how about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive?
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Entering play call. Coach
The Tigers will
suggestions.
line up
There are
to
6
kick it away.
categories.
Well, defense comes up with a big sack. Interesting call for the offense here, going with a 3rd and long play action. Really not fooling anybody there with that flash fake, and the defense easily gets to the quarterback.
Entering play
The
call.
coverage team
Split
makes
zone
the stop on
WK.
this return.
AHD punch.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And he's tackled right
Entering
at the
play
4-yard
call.
line.
Coach suggestions.
Well, how fitting
There
for
are
him to
8
get another
categories.
nice
You have
carry here
15
because
options.
it's been that
HD
kind of
punches
game in the
selected.
national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of
Entering
performance
play
on
call.
this big of a
Coach
stage, but he
suggestions.
has,
There are 8
and a big reason
categories.
why
You have
they're going to
15
win this national
options.
title.
Arpio Lerpable is selected.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And it's incomplete on a very quick
Entering
throw.
play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options.
Run the ball.
Complex cover
Keep
is
the clock
selected.
moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the
Entering play
ground.
call. Coach suggestions. There are 6
The guys up front
categories.
lined up. It's 1st down. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. That ball snagged for a completion. They
Entering
stopped the
play
receiver,
call.
but that's a
Coach
solid gain on
suggestions.
that
There are
play.
6 categories.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Looks
Entering
like
play
Clemson
call.
will have the
Coach
1st down.
cover 3
You see
match.
more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties.
And he cannot
Entering
escape
play
the defense
call.
with a
Coach
sack.
suggestions.
We
There are
reached the
6
2-minute warning here.
categories.
This offense needing to score and then get the football back. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. The pass rush closing in. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Entering
This
call.
defense
Screen
has
with
been
5
lights
options.
out
Cover
today.
1 goal.
Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Entering play call. Coach
And the Tigers will have to
suggestions. There
punt
are
this
6
one away.
categories.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good
Entering
lane
play
there. They
call.
finally
Coach
get him by
suggestions.
excellent
There
field
are 8
position at the start of this
categories. You
drive.
have 15
Excellent field
options.
position here for the
HD Power is
offense.
selected.
They'll run it from the gun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain,
Entering
so
play
it's 2nd
call.
and 3.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Wide zone is selected.
They're going to run it. There's the tackle, but 1st down
Entering
yardage.
play call. Coach
So this defense is going to have to
There
mix
are 8
up some looks because this
categories. You
back
have
has had a
15
monster
options.
day
HD
in the
inside is
national
selected.
championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on
Entering
him
play
to
call.
negate his
Coach
big playability.
suggestions. There are 8
2nd down
categories.
after that
You
run on
have
the previous
15
play.
options. HD Power is selected.
Handoff from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets
Entering
1st
play
down
call.
yardage.
Coach suggestions.
A running
There
play
are 8
gives the offense
categories.
a fresh
You
set
have
of downs.
15 options.
Quarterback
but
checks the
sweeper
defensive
lock is
look,
selected.
makes some adjustments. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You
Coming
have
to the
15
line on
options.
2nd down. This is
Inside zone
important. They
split
want
is
to
selected.
avoid a 3rd and long. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Entering play call.
And that
Coach
is a good chunk
suggestions.
of
There are
yardage
8
picked up by the
categories.
big
You
guy.
have 15
Sometimes
options.
you don't need a whole
Quarterback
lot of
is
space
selected.
created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Entering play call.
Well, they run it
Coach
right into a
suggestions.
blitz,
There are 8
and that linebacker
categories.
was
You
coming
have
downhill
15
curve.
up.
Man, what a
Entering play
time to call that
Coach
blitz here by the
suggestions.
defensive
There are
coordinator.
8
And you're right, he
categories.
shoots
You
right
have
through that
15
A-gap. Really, the
options.
back
Field
end,
goal,
nowhere to go.
27 yards
By the time he
selected.
got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Entering play
Right
call.
down the middle.
Special teams. You
And that
have
will
5
extend their lead
options.
even
Kickoff
further.
left is
After
selected.
the pressure field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense has a lot of work to do and not much time to do it. And the returner brought down by the coverage
Entering
team.
play call. Coach suggestions.
First
There
down
are
here
6
for this
categories.
To throw, it's Klubnik. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete
Entering
with just
play
2
call.
seconds
Coach
remaining.
suggestions. There are
Game set.
6
Here's second down.
categories.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Entering pause-minute hub screen. Return to HUD. Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Entering screen.